There's something about Angkor Wat that grabs you by the throat. It's not just a temple, it's a time machine, a portal to another world. As I stood there, staring at its iconic silhouette, I couldn't help but feel small, insignificant, yet at the same time part of something much bigger than myself. The sun was just beginning to peek over the horizon. The air was thick with anticipation, and mosquitoes, lots of mosquitoes. But hey, that's part of the charm, right? You don't come to Cambodia for the comfort. You come for the adventure, the history, the stories etched in stone. I've been to a lot of places, but nothing quite prepares you for Angkor Wat. It's like stepping into an Indiana Jones movie. Only better, because it's real. Let's take a step back, way back, to the 12th century to be exact. That's when Angkor Wat was built, by King Suryavarman II, a guy with big dreams and even bigger stones. Literally. The place is massive. It sprawls over 400 acres. That's bigger than the Vatican City, folks. But size isn't everything. It's the details that'll blow your mind. Every inch of this place tells a story. From the intricate bas-reliefs depicting epic Hindu tales to the precise astronomical alignments. These guys weren't just building a temple. Now let's get to the meat of our adventure, the drive to Angkor Wat. It's not just about the destination, folks. The journey itself is a feast for the senses. We start in Siem Reap, a town that's equal parts ancient and modern. A place where tuk-tuks and Range Rovers share the same dusty roads. As we leave the town behind, the landscape changes. The urban sprawl gives way to lush greenery. Rice paddies stretch out as far as the eye can see. It's like driving through a living, breathing postcard. But don't get too comfortable. The roads can be, let's say, adventurous. Potholes the size of small countries. Chickens playing chicken with your car. It's all part of the charm. About halfway through the drive, you'll start to feel it. The anticipation building in your gut. The first glimpse of those iconic spires in the distance. It's like spotting land after months at sea. A promise of wonders to come. Section 4. Pit stops and hidden gems. Now I know what you're thinking. Tony, we want to get to Angkor Wat. But hold your horses, folks. This journey is like a good meal. You don't want to rush to the main course. You've got to savor the appetizers. And boy, does this road have some tasty morsels along the way. First stop, Preah. It's a small village, easy to miss if you're not paying attention. But trust me, you don't want to miss this. It's famous for its palm sugar. You'll see these massive pots bubbling away, filled with sticky, sweet goodness. The smell alone is worth the stop. But if you're lucky, you might get to try some fresh. It's like candy, but better, because it's real. No artificial crap here. Next up, Banteay Samré. It's like Angkor Wat's little brother. Smaller, less crowded, but just as impressive. The restoration work here is top-notch. Finally, we're here, Angkor Wat. But let me tell you, this place is like an onion, layer upon layer of secrets, just waiting to be peeled back. And the more you look, the more you find. It's a historian's wet dream and a casual tourist's mind-bender. First thing you'll notice? The moat. It's massive. Like, how the hell did they dig this without excavators massive? Some say it was for defense. Others say it was symbolic, representing the ocean surrounding Mount Meru, the home of the Hindu gods. Me? I think they just really liked water features. Inside, it's a maze of corridors, courtyards, and towers, each one telling a different story. There's the churning of the Sea of Milk, a Hindu creation myth carved in stone. It's like an ancient comic book, stretched out over 49 meters. Then there's the halls of 1,000 Buddhas. As the sun sets on Angkor Wat, casting long shadows across the ancient stones, I can't help but feel a sense of, what's the word? Awe? Reverence? Maybe a bit of both. This place isn't just a tourist attraction. It's a testament to human ingenuity, creativity, and sheer stubbornness. Making the journey here isn't just about ticking off another item on your bucket list. It's about connecting with something bigger than yourself. Something that transcends time, culture, and belief systems. It's about standing in the same spot where kings once stood, where pilgrims have prayed for centuries, where nature and human creation dance in perfect harmony. But let's not get too philosophical here. At the end of the day, it's also just a damn good time. The thrill of discovery, the taste of new flavors, the stories you'll tell for years to come. That's what travel is all about, isn't it? And Angkor Wat, it delivers on all fronts. So my advice? Go. Drive that dusty road. Eat that street food. Climb those ancient steps. Let Angkor Wat work its magic on you. Because trust me, once you've experienced it, you'll never be the same. And isn't that the whole point of this crazy journey we call life? To be changed, to be challenged, to be amazed. Angkor Wat does all that and more.